Check this out, first garage sale of the season. I got 3 bags full of stuff for just 20 bucks. Score! What's going on, everyone? This is the king of physical media, back once again with another VHS haul.
It's good to be the king.
So this weekend I went to a garage sale, and it was a particularly good one because I filled up 3 full bags of stuff for just 20 bucks. We got VHS, we got video games, we got some retro toys. Garage sales are the best because in a lot of cases, people just want to get rid of shit, so it really works out for you if you happen to stumble upon it. Before I show you what I got though, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Pretty please, with sugar on top.
So without further ado, let's get right into it. We'll start with the toys and we'll save the VHS for last. First up, I picked up these 2 dinosaur toys, which I thought were Jurassic Park. But upon further investigation when I got home, I found out they were actually Animal Planet brand. So they're not exactly what I wanted, but they are still 2 pretty cool looking toys. So next I picked up some early 2000s Star Wars stuff. For figures, I picked up a Tusken Raider as well as a Rebel officer from Hoth.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
I also got this Anakin Skywalker figure from Episode 3. With the lightsaber, but a little bit of a bummer, I noticed once I took him out of the bag that he is missing a hand. It could still work considering Skywalkers do like to get their hands chopped off. And finally, as far as figures go, I got this Han Solo and Darth Vader on these cool display stands. I kind of want more of these figures now with these stands. I didn't know they existed really. One thing that's cool about the Vader one is that his helmet is actually see-through. So you can kind of make out his human skull inside. And on his stand it does say Return of the Jedi on the base, so that would make sense considering that is the movie that he unmasks in. I also got this plastic stormtrooper sign that says open the blast doors, a classic quote from A New Hope. I got this Bantha toy that is actually made with real fur, and it kind of looks like roadkill a little bit. Be honest, if you saw this lying on the floor in your basement, you might be a little creeped out. But it's still a cool toy if you know what it is, and it's going to make for an awesome display piece in my Star Wars collection. And finally, we have this modified T-47 Snowspeeder from The Empire Strikes Back. If you remember, this was the fighter that they used in the Battle of Hoth. This was actually one of the few ships that I didn't have in my Star Wars toy collection, so I'm kind of glad that I found it. And that's pretty much all I got as far as toys go, and now it's time to get into the physical media.
Damn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
Up next, I got a couple of movie soundtracks on audio cassette. First, we have the soundtrack to New Jack City. If you want to see my review of this that I did just a couple of months ago, please go check that out now. And I also got the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack on audio cassette, featuring the sounds, of course, of Mr. Bobby Brown. I'm not a real big fan of Ghostbusters 2, and that has a lot to do with the cringy music that is played throughout it, but I thought it was still a cool pickup for a Ghostbusters collector like myself.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria!
Up next, we have 3 movie-related PlayStation 2 games. I've always thought about starting a series of videos where I talk about these video games that were based on movies that typically aren't very good. Let me know if you'd be interested in something like that, because I have been picking up a lot of them just in case I do decide to do that someday. So first up, we have Lego Star Wars 2, which features the story from the original trilogy. I also got Spider-Man Friend or Foe, which looks like its design was based on the Raimi movies, so it was definitely a good pickup.
Anybody care about what I want?
I do.
Shut up. Get out.
And I also got Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. And now, onto the VHS, the main event, if you will. First up, we have some animated Christmas classics. We have Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We have the Frosty the Snowman collection. We have Frosty Returns. And of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I watched all these as a kid, so it was definitely an easy pickup for me. And who knows, all these might get canceled someday for, you know, I don't know, spreading Christmas cheer or something. So it's always good to pick them up just in case that happens. I also picked up a movie called POW The Escape, starring David Carradine. I've actually never heard of this movie, but the cover on it was just too good to pass up. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful artwork. And then we have And Justice for All, starring Al Pacino. Another movie that I've never seen, but I collect pretty much anything with Al Pacino in it, considering he's one of my favorite actors of all time.
Cause she got a great ass!
We also have a movie called Renegades that stars Kiefer Sutherland and Lou Diamond Phillips. Another movie I've actually never heard of. Given that these two are in it, I'm assuming they were trying to capitalize on the Young Guns craze that was happening around this time. I also picked up The Last Boy Scout, a football-based action movie starring Bruce Willis. This is a underrated 90s action movie that a lot of people may not have seen. Up next, we have Big Trouble in Little China. Honestly, the greatest cult classic movie ever made. Only John Carpenter and Kurt Russell could make a movie like this work. It's just classic in every way.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
And to finish it all off, we have 2 sealed VHS. We have New Jack City, sealed in plastic. Again, go check out my review of this movie if you're interested. And last but certainly not least, we have James Cameron's The Abyss, sealed in plastic. I have to believe this is the movie where James Cameron's underwater photography obsession started. Truly a one-of-a-kind movie, and James Cameron is a master at these types of things, so definitely go check it out if you haven't already. So that's going to do it for part 1 of this weekend's haul. That's right, there will be a part 2, which has even more stuff if you can believe it. But let me know what your favorite item was in this particular haul in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Nah.